Welcome to day 9 of the art moves. Begin by standing and centering. Women, right hand on the navel first, men, left hand. Check your standing position. Check to see that the head is over the shoulders, shoulders over the rib cage over the hips, little bend in the knees, and slow the breath down. The first two things we'll do today are the Dao Yin movements 1 and 2. So the opening, start with feet together. And as you bend the knees, step the leg out, arms circle around the front. Slight bend in the knees drops the arms circle around the sides again and to the front. And as you shift weight and step back, the arms come down. Other side. Step out to the side, arms out to the sides, around, and then slowly down. Follow the other hand, out, up, forward, and as you step the leg in, then the arms come down. Do this again. First side, stepping out, follow the hand, and forward, arms drop, follow the other hand, big circle, shift the weight to the inside leg and step in and arms down. Other side. Shift weight, step out, lift up. Arms drop, follow the other hand. Shift weight to the inside leg, step in and arms down. The next one, just take your time. It will come. Make a fist. Put it at the hip. The other arm comes across and lays on top of the fist. Step out 45 degrees, serving, coming back, palms together. The outside hand goes up, separate heaven and earth, find the top hand, and down. Make a fist, other side. Palm, serve, come out, palms together. That outside hand goes up, look up, find it, and arms down. First side again. Shift the weight so you can step out with that leg easily. Make a fist to the hip, palm up, step out. When you shift weight into that leg you stepped out, that initiates the arm motion. When you bring the leg back in, that initiates separating heaven and earth. Other side, make a fist. Palm comes above it. Step out, shift the weight back, palms together, outside hand up, look up for it, and arm comes down. So those are the first two sequences of the Dao Yin 12 sequence. Now we're going into the 8 brocades. Lifting earth to heaven. Exhale, the arms come down. Lifting up, looking up, follow the hands the whole time. And then the arms come down. Lifting up, looking up. Exhale, arms circle around. Lifting up. Even though your arms are doing the demonstrative movements, think of how strong and stable your legs can be here. And exhaling, the arms come down. 3 times lifting up and exhale. Let the arms fall down, swing past your body, loosen the arms and shoulders, drop down. We're moving into the bow, shooting the bow. And what I'd like to do now that you're increasing the stamina of your bow stance, I want you to move more slowly. So the quick action is that exhale. And everything else, I want you to slow down and really use the isometric of pushing away with the hand and pulling back on the arrow. So move slower, push and pull, and then exhale when you release the arrow rather. Coming around, pull back, Exhale. Take your attention back to your legs. Sink lower down. You're working to get the thighs more and more parallel to the ground. Shift weight into the heels. You're still going, pushing and pulling, trying to slow the motion down. Pull back, release. Follow the hand with your eyes, pull back and release. One more time this side. And one more time other side, all the way across the body. Push and pull. And standing. Arms relax. Step together. 3 times, lift and lower. Drop down, arms swing. Lift onto the toes. Drop your heels. Lift onto the toes. Drop the heels. Separating heaven and earth. Lift up. One arm up, one arm down, wrists are flexed. Turn the head and find the upper hand, and down you go. Separate. So I hope you are noticing increased range of motion, neck rotation. The isometric push and push down and push up with wrist flex. Turning the head, and then you shift and tilt the head up and find the hand to come down. The breathing here can be very simple. Exhale when that arm comes down. Inhale when the arms both lift. Exhale, push and pull away. Turn and look. That's an inhale. And then exhale, follow the hand down. Separate, rotate the head back to center, then look up. Good. 3 times. 1. Inhale. 2. And 3. Dropping down. Okay. Wise owl looks behind. Ziggy just came back from a very long, unsupervised, unchaperoned, unauthorized trip by herself. She was gone for way too long, so I almost let out a very happy squeal when I saw her. So you're doing wise owl looks behind. She is floating in a pond behind me in a little swim hole. Good. Let yourself sink down in the in-between. Lift up. That's your big chance to make your legs solid and straight. And the in-between is when you totally deflate. The inhale is when you lift up and turn your head. And the exhale is when you deflate in between. You can bend the knees a little bit, bend at the waist a little bit. Good. And then 3 times lifting and lowering. Dropping down, lifting up, and dropping down. Okay. I'm on sand, so this is going to be good. Dragon swings its tail. Lunge to the side, over that front knee, come through, and lift up. Try to get your hips square to that front knee, and then you will notice you'll get a more consistent back extension and an arch. Your rhythm could be a little bit faster than mine or slower. You're just swinging through the middle and lifting, looking up, big breath, inhale, arch the back. If you need to use your hands, do that for balance. If you want to really push into the low back, do that too. Coming through, look up, deep lunge. And one more time this side. and come through the middle and come to standing. 3 times, lifting and lowering. Lift up and exhale, drop down. And lift up, swing the arms, drop, lift up and drop. So pulling heaven to earth. Arch back. Palms go down the backs of the legs, now down over the buttocks, back of the hamstrings. Coming in, arms by the ears and standing straight. Up and back, big inhale. Arch back, let the hands come onto the back. Then down the backs of the legs. Arms by the ears, standing straight up and back. Exhale. Your feet are hips width apart. Your legs aren't all the way together. You're going to get more range of motion in your low back if your feet are hips width apart. Lift up again, up and back. Arching back, and then exhale all the way down. And then let yourself roll up. 3 times in between. Lifting onto the toes and drop the heels. Lifting onto the toes, drop the heels. And one more time. Drop the heels. Okay, into swinging fist with fiery eyes. Sink low into horse stance. You're starting to punch and pull back simultaneously. Punching. Remember, pull back as hard as you're punching forward. So that is the isometric. And go for it. Start punching, punching, punching. And you're doing the fast breathing. So I pretty much exhale like not every punch, but it's every other punch. That's the rhythm. That's the speed of it. Keep punching, sink lower into your horse stance if you can, and give it away. Good. It's gone. It's in the creek. Exhale out. Okay, so 3 times. For the 8th brocade, lifting and dropping. Lifting and drop it down. Good. Let the arms really swing. Last one. Drop it down. Exhale everything out. Coming to a standing position. Women right hand on the navel first. Men left. Deep breaths. And thank you for joining me today. Have a wonderful day.